Speaking, I thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, Right Honorable Moses Wetangula, the Speaker, and all protocols observed. Your Excellency, I came to Parliament 10 years after Honorable Duale had joined Parliament. And it was quite admiring to share a plenary with Honorable Duale because we had, we were used to seeing him on TV, on debates, and in political scenes, in political rallies. But there are two things that Honorable Duale used to tell us as new and young members of Parliament. Number one, he told us that never forget your family. I remember him telling me that do not leave your wife for whatever reason. And today when I see you seated next to your wife, I see truly you live by your words. Number two thing that Honorable Duale used to tell us, Your Excellency, is that government does not lose. At times things could be very challenging in the flow of the House. But he would say that you cannot lose. And it was very sharp to the extent that when situations were challenging in the flow of the House, he would be smart enough to withdraw when he does not have numbers in the flow of the House. Fast forward, Your Excellency, I have learned that the things you would say are the things that I need to apply now. That as a leader in the National Assembly, I have an obligation to make sure that the government does not lose, even when it's unpopular, that it will not lose. And by the way, it's important for me to state that even as at now, as the Cabinet Secretary in the Executive, he still finds time to call some of us and remind us that, remember, you're a leader in the National Assembly and government does not lose. Please do not lose. Although, Your Excellency, there are times that I questioned myself on really what friendship is in terms of politics. When Honorable Duale was ousted from office, at the very week he had pushed government agenda with zeal, that very week he was actually ejected from office unceremoniously. But of importance is the way he behaved even after that. He took his back seat, was still contributing in the flow of the House, but he stood his ground. That shows that when you believe in something, then stick by it. And that is what we've learned from you. But in copying the words that Honorable Duale said, Your Excellency, I believe you also owe us a book. And I think it's important for me to say this. We need to know what happened in 2002. That you only left 3 of you behind Uhuru Kenyatta when you lost in 2002. And I think it's need to know that. Then years later, like Honorable Duale has said, at Bomas, of course there were issues. But what happened at the holding room before you came out? Because what you saw is at the plenary. But there was a holding room. You, Right Honorable Raila ODINGA, and His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. What were you guys discussing about that made Uhuru laugh all through when Right Honorable Raila was making his speech? Those are the things that we need to learn all through. But in conclusion, Your Excellency, with the fact that government does not lose, I also want to assure you that even the finance bill will pass. Government does not lose. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Silvanus Osoro. And now to Environment CS, Soipan Tuya. Karibu Waziri.